Help! Our form ran away again. Hello guys, David here and welcome back to episode number 6 of Hometown Hero. In this episode we have the Southern League Cup game and FA Trophy games against Bromsgrove and Melksham. Since you were last with us, we've only had a couple of games. We've lost them both 2-0. We probably should have won both of them. It's really annoying. We've now also dropped down to 9th in the table and are 6 points adrift of Swindon Supermarine, who currently hold the last playoff space. Hayes and Yedding, are 12 points clear of us. Even at this stage, I'm a little bit concerned that we might be a little bit off the pace, but we will try our best to continue and we will do our best to try and right those wrongs and start to disappear back up the table again. But in this episode, it's knockout football, so we need to just make sure we win, whether it's clean or dirty, whatever it is, we need to win these games and keep going on our journey in the cups that we are currently in. The team that we're going to be playing in said cup, in fact, before I go into that, a little bit of transfer news. I have done one transfer, so Adam Page has joined us. I think I briefly talked about him in the last episode. He has joined us as just a rotation option. Again, we're struggling with depth in that area at the moment, so it gives us an option to rotate between Diaz, Roberts and him. He's not the best player in the world, but he adds that to the squad. So he'll be in, he's on a non-contract basis, he'll probably just disappear into the ether in about 7 or 8 months' time. That's kind of what I'm expecting to happen. We are also due to be getting in a left back, but I've done the really stupid thing of not paying full attention to me doing during the contract negotiations, and as such, where has he gone? He is here somewhere. I can't remember his name. Sean Smith. He's not actually joining us until the 1st of June 2021. Which is really annoying because he was going to be my immediate stand-in for Josh Summerton. As such, we are looking elsewhere. There is one other person we are looking at. Where is his name? Andre Blackman. I don't know a huge amount about him yet, but he is in on trial. And from what I can gather, looks like he could be a really good option. Previously at Southend and played a couple of games for them last season. So potentially can be a really good option for us to have in there. And adds a bit of experience as well. Because I would argue we're probably going a little bit too far towards the youth side of things at this moment in time. But anyway, the team that is going to be taking on Bromsgrove in this English Southern League Cup 3rd round tie, I believe it is going to be Marcus Beauchamp in goal. A back four of Summerton, Kennedy, Gardner and Wheeler. We've lost Chamberlain Gale because he's a little bit tired, so you need to give him a rest. We've got Roberts, Wallace, Jeffries and Cope in the midfield 4. I'm actually going to play Wallace as an advanced playmaker rather than a Mazzala because I don't think it's really suiting him at the moment. And plus we've got Roberts, who is going to be covering off where he's going to shift out onto wide areas anyway. And then of course we've got Warren Bentley and Marvin Brooks up top. I'm surprised it's not the first time I've made that mistake because I don't normally play with 2 strikers up front, so I'm having to get used to it day by day. Anyway, look at those kits in there. They don't really look beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I love to see that. We're at home, so we should be favourites for this. In fact, we are favourites. That's what the bookies are saying. So hopefully we can continue that. We can prove that correct and move on to the next round. It's an early chance. Roberts dinks a ball forward to Warren Bentley, who's in on goal. He hasn't scored in a couple, and he's not scored again this time either, which is very disappointing. He's been getting in the right areas, but he's not been scoring, is my biggest concern at the moment. Well, no, my biggest concern is the form in the league. It's just kind of disappeared off a cliff, but that's something that can be sorted out in the next episode. Well, it should be sorted out by me between now and the next episode. Anyway, 25 minutes in. Not much has happened except for that Bentley chance. But Bromsgrove are on the ball. Goes all the way back to the keeper. Warren Bentley pushing forward to try and get him to hurry things up a little bit. And his clearance goes all the way to Josh Summerton on the left back position, who whips a lovely whipped ball towards Warren Bentley, who manages to get onto it. Finds Sam Roberts with an interesting cross. I had a feeling it could have got to someone, but didn't. Wheeler finds Cope as a chance and hits the post. The thing is we're creating chances. We just aren't scoring them. And I suppose that's not the worst thing. I suppose the worst thing would be when the chances dry up altogether. So at least we're still doing that part okay. We're coming up to half time. It looks like it's going to end 0-0. Which it is. So half time, pissing it down at the Raymax, excuse my language. and it's 0-0 at the break. I'm not happy with the performance. We should be beating this side. We've had enough chances to have gone 1-0 up at least. We need to continue that vein of form, as you see there. 3 shots from them, 1 on target, an XG of 0.08. We should be absolutely pasting this team right now. Kennedy gets the goal kick, nods it forward to Sam Roberts. Finds Jazz Wallace, then passes it to Dom Jeffries. Cope Brooks is a nice little bit of interplay. There was the overlap from Wheeler there. We didn't quite manage to find it. Roberts with the ball now, loses it annoyingly. Kennedy heads it forward. Somerton with a nice ball finds Warren Bentley. Doesn't quite find him. And I get the impression now that he's going to smack that ball. It's going to go all the way forwards. It goes over the defender. And that's a fantastic save by Marcus Beauchamp there. Really worried that was going to be going in then. Looked, for all intents and purposes, like that was going to be a 1-0 goal towards Bromsgrove. But Warren Bentley's picked it up. That's a shocking challenge from the Bromsgrove winger there. I'm amazed he's not got any sort of card. Warren Bentley's picked up from the throw. That's a pen? No? Oh, he's not given a penalty. It looked like he went through the ball, through the player to get the ball. He didn't. Penalty has not been given. Kennedy finds Cope now. Running forwards down the right-hand side. Whips a ball in. Finds Marvin Brooks. Oh, it's the defender in the way. Oh. If we didn't have bad luck, we'd have no luck at all. This is ridiculous. Somerton from the throw now. Whips a lovely long throw in. Beardmore, though, equal to it. Sometimes you get them where the keeper flaps at it and it goes towards someone, but it didn't happen that time. And it's a massive hoof forward. Just straight to Marcus. No complaints really there. He drops the ball down. Plays a nice ball out towards Roberts in a bit of space. Somerton with a lovely ball forward. Finds Warren Bentley. Didn't arguably take it the right way, I don't think. Sam Roberts, a bit of an interesting one there. Wallace finds Bentley nearly. Oh, again. How many times? We've had so many chances to do this. Marvin Brooks is in. Marvin Brooks has scored. Yes. Come on. Oh, God, we needed that. Oh, my word. Let's make some changes. We don't really have much we can do in terms of changes because Page is not actually on the bench because he's still nowhere near fit enough. So I'm going to put Dan Fitch out on the right-hand side. Could be an interesting one. In fact, now I'm going to change it up a little bit now. Play Marvin Brooks there. And then we'll bring, because we have got Ollie Knowles who can sit at the base in midfield. So let's play a little diamond. Can anchor our defence up nicely. That'll do for now. Probably need to play a little bit more narrow as well. Rather than trying to get that width because we ain't got any now. Does mean we might get attacked down the flanks a little bit with the formation that Bromsgrove are playing. But hopefully we can get our heads on the ball because we've got some pretty good headers of the ball in the middle. Warren Bentley's been put through by Marvin Brooks. I can't score at the moment. Is it Marvin? No, it's Fitcher. I think you've played that through actually. Come to say it. We'll make that change as Callum's suggesting. We'll bring Jay Sean in instead of Gardner just to get some fresh legs on the pitch. And it's going to be Somerton from the throw in. 82nd minute now. Lovely big looping head, looping throw. Dom Jeffries. It's been a mix up in the defence. And I will take that as it comes. I will bite your arm off for an easy little goal like that. I don't know what's happened here. Jeffries just kind of walks in. Keeper's in no man's land. And Jeffries just gets the easiest header of his life. And pops it in the back of the net. And it's 2-0. And it looks like we're going through to the next round of the Southern League Cup. So many cups at this day and age. Ridiculous. Dan Fitcher on the ball now. Finds Elliot Wheeler. Who passes it to Dom Jeffries. He's on a brace now. Nice bit of interplay. Wallace goes back to Somerton. Who takes a shot. Oh my word. How on earth? It's his first goal of the season and he's clearly been saving up for that one. That was ridiculous. Dom Jeffries. Wallace finds Knowles. Straight plays it back to Wallace, does he? Yep. Who finds Somerton. Touch at the feet. What a belter that is. What a stormer of a goal that was. That was beautiful from Josh Somerton there. And Jazz Wallace is injured. We can't make any changes because we haven't got a fourth substitution, so you're just going to have to come off. Be one man short for the end. Looked like they lost a player as well. I'm assuming that was some sort of coming together. But despite the win, a bit worrying that we've lost one of our key players in the middle. Arguably, though, he's not been playing very well, so maybe a new player in the midfield will do us some good. Through to the next round then. Lovely. Through to the fourth round, or is it the quarter-final we get into next? We're in through the quarter-final. Oh, my lord. Somerton, for once, has had a brilliant game. He played really well in that one, I have to say. What am I looking for here? Have we been drawn yet? No, we haven't yet. That's in January, so quite a way to go till that. Let's go play Melksham. Alrighty then, guys. Time for the Melksham game. It's in the Build Base FA Trophy, of course, as you know. Big change for you since the last game. Andre Blackman has joined us. As you can see by his attributes, he looks like a really tidy looking left back, but can play anywhere pretty much up until the left wing. So I'm quite happy we brought him in. He's aggressive, he's good on the ball, and yeah, hopefully can do a decent job for us. And considering he's 30 years old, not the slowest in the straight line either, which is quite nice. But the team we're going to be playing in this game against Melksham is going to be Bochum in goal, Somerton, Chamberlain, Gale, Gardner and Wheeler the back four. Page is going to come in on the left instead of Sam Roberts just to give him a bit of a rest. We're going to have Lewis Benson in the middle because Jazz Wallace is not currently back from injury fully. Dom Jeffries in the centre alongside him, and then Jake Cope on the right hand side. They've got Bentley and Marvin Brooks, who are going to be the front two. We have beefed up the squad a little bit. As you can see, we have got some trialists coming in just to see what's available, and we have had our youth intake preview. Now, the actual youth players won't come out until March, April time, but we have had the preview through where they tell us kind of roughly what to expect. Are we going to get anyone good come through, that sort of thing? Bit of an idea, and it's looking like there's more positives than negatives, which is really nice. As said, there's going to be something really nice, I think, coming out when the youth intake's a little bit closer to happening that hopefully you guys will want to get involved with. So keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled? Yeah, that's the right one. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. It'd be a really good thing to get involved into, plus gets you into the game and stuff like that as well. Melksham on the attack though, as we start off this game. Nice tackle from Elliot Wheeler. Always worry about those tackles. There's been a lot of penalties being given away for those sorts of challenges, but Jake Cope has run past his man with ease. Keeps going, and that's probably one of the worst shots I've ever seen. And I'm sure the comments are going to be going crazy for watching Jake Cope do that, seeing as he's an ex-Pool Town boy. Oh well, swiftly move past that. Lewis Benson finds Bentley. It's going to be a bit of a mouthful. Who finds Benson again? He's got Marvin Brooks in support, but he goes alone. Just about manages to make a save out of the goalkeeper, but not the best effort I've ever seen. Especially from someone with the quality of and the experience of Lewis. I would have thought he would have tried a little bit more, as that's a good effort, but Marcus is equal to it. Drops down and holds onto the ball. Knocks a lovely ball forward. Tries to find Marvin Brooks, who he does. Slots in Jake Cope. Takes a pretty poor touch. Plays it back to Marvin Brooks. And it just can't get in the back of the net. I'm saying that like we didn't just win 3-0 in the last game. But chances like that, I feel we really should be trying to convert. We've got 2 yellow cards inside the first half an hour. One centre back, one for the right, one for the left winger. Speaking of which, Page whips a ball in from the free kick, and it's easily cleared by the Melksham defender, but only goes as far as Cope, who plays it back out to Page, who's going to try and whip another ball in, finds Cope at the back post, and that is a smashing volley from Jake Cope there. Drifted behind the defender at the back post, started to move and finished it. Lovely ball from Page as well. Just gets an inch, decent ball in. Cope's there, just off the edge of the defender. I mean, that's a good effort. First time volley. Take that all day long. And we are, of course, 1-0 up, which is exactly what you want. Going to be scoring goals and not letting any in as Jake Cope picks up the ball from the goal kick. Running forwards, finds Dom Jeffries. Doesn't quite manage to get it back to him, but it goes back to him. And Warren Bentley, he can't hit a barn door at the moment. Oh, my word. I can't tell what's going on with the lad. Bereft of confidence. He scored 19 goals all season and now he can't hit the thing. Can't do anything. Whoa, Marvin Brooks with a chance now. Tipped wide by the goalkeeper as far as a Salisbury corner. Good ball in from Wheeler. Not quite on the head of anyone though, but it falls back to Jeffries. That's the position in which he scored in the last round of the Southern League Cup against Basingstoke. He absolutely smacked him from that range. Nothing coming this time. Guard against complacency. The job is not done yet. Go into the second half. We're definitely outplaying them at the moment, I would say. Melksham haven't quite turned up just yet, but nothing to say that they won't continue to do that as we go forwards. I'm going to bring Blackman on, give him a chance to have a run out. We'll play him as a traditional wing back. Lovely ball in. Oh, it's a beautiful save from Bochum there. He's really coming into his own at the moment. Lovely to see. Andre Blackman comes on for his Salisbury FC debut. Jeffrey's not quite playing very well, so we'll make a quick change. We'll bring on Ollie Knowles instead of him. Marvin Brooks tries to find Benson in the midfield, but doesn't quite manage to do it, and looks like Monksham might get a chance here. On the break, it's been worked quite nicely, but it's just hit the back of the defender. Didn't quite catch who it hit, but Page has picked it up down the left-hand side. Tries to slot a ball through to Warren Bentley, doesn't quite manage it. As the ball goes forward and it's dropped to Barcelos, who doesn't sound very English in non-league. Felipe Barcelos has scored for Melksham and it's 1-1. It had been coming. They've been starting to pepper the goal a little bit. Not the way you want it to happen though, is it? Nothing really much coming. Chamberlain Gale should have got on the end of that. And whoever that is, Oliver Gardner, has been left fast asleep. We've now got 2 defenders on yellow cards. And that, for me, is about time that one of them came off. Because that needs to be sorted. We can't be going down to 10 men at the back 4. Ball goes in for the throw in. Keeper manages to get away. Drops to Andre Blackman, debutant of course. Goes to the other debutant, Page, because I can't remember his first name. Archie Page, is it? Archie? Adam Page. I knew it was an A. Nothing quite coming of it. Beauchamp dinks the ball forwards. Not the best goal, not the best clearance in the world, but Kennedy luckily clears up loose ends. Or ties up loose ends. Jake Cope on the ball now. Played in by Knowles. Going to run forwards with it. Keeps going. Loses the ball though. Not the best bit of play you'll ever see. Clearance only as far as Page. You can tell we're in non-league. Wheeler on the ball now then. Finds Marvin Brooks. Plays it to Benson. Plays it to Bentley. Bentley has finally got a goal on camera again. It's his 20th of the season. 20 in about 25 games is still absolutely nothing to be sniffed at. But all importantly, it is the goal that puts us 2-1 up in this game. Which is obviously the most important thing. We want to win at the end of the day. And if we continue doing this, then we win. That's all that we need to worry about. We've got some really tired legs, despite the fact I did give them a rest during the last couple of days. But we're going through. Come on. We are through to the next round of whichever cup this is, because I can't for the life remember which one it is. I think it's going to be the FA Trophy. It is, I believe, because I'm looking at that little bit over there. We're through to the FA Trophy 4th round. 4th round? 4th round? 4th round. And we will find out who we play in that game at some point in the future. In the next episode then, because we finished up the games for today, I'll come back for... We'll come back for a league game, I think, is most likely going to be the case. We'll probably come back for the Harrow game and then the game against Tiverton in the Southern League Cup quarter-final. Just see if we can get some revenge on them as well. Go back down. Well, they'll head up from Devon over to us, and we'll try and get a win and go through and progress a little bit further in the Southern League Cup as well. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching, as always. Please consider hitting the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. And as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Mine has been David, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.